Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Sorry it's been a little bit of a break since my last video. I actually was quite sick. I had the Mexican pigeon virus, so it's been a while since I've been able to actually get up here and talk clearly and everything. So that's why I've been away. So today we're looking at something different. It's not going to be a Taiwanese rap reaction video today. We are going to look at something that is probably my biggest frustration about being in Taiwan, and that is the roads. And I feel like maybe if we look at this video today, it could raise some awareness on just how bad the driving is here and how bad the traffic is and the extra consideration that should be taken on the roads here, because it is quite bad, especially when you compare it to places like, for me, Australia. I've never experienced driving the way that I've experienced it here. I'll never complain about drivers in Australia again. Well, not to the level that I'd complained about them in the past, because coming to Taiwan is an experience when you got to get on the roads. And I remember the first time I came here and I was on the back of a scooter riding around, and it was every 3 seconds. I was just like, whoa, what's that person doing? Whoa, are they crazy? What is this? What are we doing? Hey, ho, ha. It was just chaos. I've never been so afraid for my own safety as much as I was the first time I got on the roads in Taiwan. I couldn't understand how more people weren't having accidents. I've now adapted to it, and I have my own way of staying safe, and that is just to get as far away from everyone as you can, because when there's no one around you, you got the best chance of just staying safe on the roads, because it is really bad. Like, compared to places like Australia, which is the only place I can really compare it to, it's miles worse. Australia has way stricter laws. It's way more heavily policed. You make mistakes the way people make mistakes here, or don't even make mistakes. They just do things deliberately. You're going to get in a lot of trouble. Like running red lights, all these sorts of things. They are things that you will find yourself without a license very quick, because there's cameras everywhere to catch that kind of stuff, and the police are hot on all that sort of stuff. It's a revenue raiser, so they're going to get you wherever they can, and I just don't find that in Taiwan it's policed as heavily. So what we're looking at today, this channel is called Bad Driving Asia, and there's a whole playlist of Taiwanese car and just traffic accidents. It's got a warning there to say that, you know, some of this might not be appropriate. So if you're a bit squeamish about this kind of stuff, maybe don't watch the video, but let's just go into it and have a look. Phew. Oh, there you go. Blue truck down the lane that he's not supposed to be driving in, just to get past all the traffic. Two people crashing into each other. That's ridiculous. That's one of the most ridiculous things, when people try to squeeze through gaps that are not there. Like, how was that truck supposed to stop in time? And you're trying to take on a truck. And the other thing is too, a guy will think that it's the truck's fault. That's the attitude with a lot of people. Holy shit. Oh, he's alright. I think he got up at the other side there. What was he doing? Was he going onto the wrong side of the road, or did that guy come across? That guy's come across on him. Wait. Did I see that guy pop out the other side? Damn, face slide. He's over here. He was over here. He was alright. He got up. Lucky, because that was pretty bad. Oops. That was silly. Damn. The truck one was lucky that they were off to the side there a little bit, but The one where the guy was sitting in the middle of the intersection, people do that all the time here. They just park up in the middle of the intersection, then no one can get through until they move, and they just meander so slowly to wherever they're going. Like there's no one else around on the road, and they're the only person on the planet that needs to get somewhere. Just crazy. Should have been trying to squeeze through that gap. Okay. Like, why not use a pedestrian crossing? Damn, that was pretty good. They were just losing control of their cars. The two before that, it's like they just lost control of the car. Like it was, I don't know. A lot of people like to look at their phones too much while they're driving. That guy wasn't paying attention because the traffic had clearly stopped. I don't know if it's people just not looking at what's going on around them, but especially when you're on the highway like this, you got to be like 10 and 2 and focus on the road. Holy shit. What the fuck, man? Did you see what happened there too? And that happens a lot. I've seen that. I've been out and seen people do it. The guy beeped his horn. Like he was, I'm running this light. I know it's red. Fuck you guys. I'm running this. People just hold down their horn like, I'm going through. Everyone needs to get out of the way. I've seen it happen. I don't think I'm being really judgmental here about this and like jumping to conclusions because I've seen people do it. The light is red. It's been red for like at least 5 to 10 seconds. And they just, and they're not slowing down. It's like, get out the way, I'm coming through. It's just so inconsiderate. And like, who knows what happened to that person? Because I'm not going to go back and look at that one again. That was pretty bad. Clearly wiped out 2 people there at least. Me. Yes. Not paying attention or something. Again, here we go. Just poking their head out into an intersection. No indicator. Boom, just making the turn. No one's going to know what he's doing because he's not letting anyone know what his intention is. Yes, he was going pretty quick, but no one knows that that guy's turning. And he's like meandering again, like that real slow, like, am I going straight? Am I turning? Yeah. Moving on. No. She shouldn't have been trying to cross the road there. But that's not good. Once again, just pulling out of side streets and not observing any kind of caution. I see it all the time with scooters. Scooters are the worst. People just pull out of side streets onto a main road, not this, and turn out. It's, I'm not even braking, I'm just going, I'm not even looking at what's coming my way, and pull out into traffic and just expect that everyone's got to get out the way. And this was a car this time, and he was kind of, I guess, trying to poke his head out to have a look, but way too far. Yeah, there's not a lot of space here too, so you got to be really careful. People are going to get hit, like we're seeing. Why would you not know what's going on? Like, I don't know. Running the red and then looking back at people like they are the ones who made the mistake. When you're taking off at the lights here, you got to look left and right and expect that someone is running that light, because yeah, that could be it for you if you don't pay attention. You got to look. You gotta look. Even when it says green, don't just expect that they've stopped. Look and make sure no one's coming. Once again. Oh my God. Oh, you're joking. I had an incident almost like that happen in front of me once. I was watching it unfold in front of me as I was approaching the situation. A parent was looking at their phone as they were walking across the pedestrian crossing, but it was one of those ones where you've got like a scooter lane and then there's an island and you can sort of stop, and then there's the cars and then it's just another scooter lane and then you cross that one. And they were in the middle there between the scooter lane and the driving lane, the car lane, and they're waiting and it's just looking at the phone. There was a car turning and the kid saw something that it wanted to go and look at across the road. So he just decided to start running out into traffic. Luckily, the car saw what was happening and stopped. Otherwise, he would have wiped him out. So it's like education about like how dangerous a road is, that you can't just run out onto a road and expect that nothing's coming.
然后他前几天还在那边骂我靠北啊，看太近了吧？哦，撞到了。
Oh, nice job. Red light. I'm gonna run the red light, but yeah, exactly. Why is Did he have an indicator on? Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Could have avoided that. Yep. Good old taxi. I mean, that was silly. Why? Green. Oh, shit. Dude, what the fuck are you doing, man? It's green. See? Everyone's got right away. Oh my God. What was that? She panicked. What the fuck just happened there? He hit something, or something explode on his truck? Yeah. Let's have a look at some of the comments here. Slow down a bit, look around a bit more, don't get close to other vehicles, be surprised how far that takes you. Well, this has been me ranting. The tendency to disobey traffic rules such as red lights, cutting off other vehicles, violating one-way streets, cutting corners, and in general being completely indifferent towards others are the causes of those accidents. Sometimes it appears that they are actually aiming to hit or run you over. Can't trust any lights, rules, always have to be on the lookout. One of the worst traffic I've experienced. Efficient remedies would be brutal fines, license suspensions, and vehicle confiscation. Sounds harsh, but you've got to experience it to understand. I understand. I get where he's coming from. Doesn't sound harsh at all. In these accidents, these people either deserved it or needed to be punched in the face. It's more than just ignorance. They actually hit and run if they can. That is a fact. I remember there was an accident a few years ago. Someone died. The people, they hit the scooter, person on the scooter, they ran the light. They were like drunk and intoxicated or whatever in the car, and they hit this person. It was on the news. It's the crazy thing about it here. Like in Australia, you won't see that. Here, they'll show you like people getting wiped out in an intersection on the news. They got out the car and they started running, and people were chasing him down, like with cameras filming, like with their phones filming him, like running away from the scene. So they'll flee the scene because here, there's that like saving face thing. People don't want to be seen to like have damaged their reputation. That's why there's a lot of always like, it's not my fault. Like, it's not my fault, it's their fault. Even though you're clearly in the wrong, people don't want to lose that face a lot. And I don't know, it's a really weird thing for a foreigner to come here and like people aren't able to admit when they made a mistake. Because in Australia, if someone did something like that to you, like, you know, they cut you off or some of these incidents, like you'd give them the finger or something, you know, like, fuck you, what are you doing, man? Like, you know, what the fuck? And having a go at them. You can't do that here. Like, you can get reported for that stuff, and it's like you cause them to lose face. I don't know exactly how it works, but I've been told, and I've seen people explain it before, you will be in just as much trouble if you like react to the situation, if you blow up and show any kind of like road rage towards what they did, even if they're in the wrong. You can get done for like slander or something like that. I don't know, like causing them to lose face. Yet people carry weapons in their cars. Whereas if you did that in Australia, you'd be in jail straight away because you can't carry concealed weapons. Whereas people carry weapons in their cars for road incidents. So that's that video. I know it's like I'm being quite scathing, and it's quite a scathing demonstration of how bad the roads can be. But I feel like it's something that needs to be addressed here, and it won't be something that they can just like today it's this way and tomorrow it's going to be this way, because, you know, there's a culture of driving this way over here now that they can't just start enforcing like huge fines and everything. It needs to be a gradual thing, but I think it's something that just for the safety of people in society, I think that there should be some kind of increase in the enforcement of laws, because a lot of that stuff, the laws from where I come from, and I'm not trying to say like, you know, my country's better than this country or this, you know, I'm not trying to say that. I'm just trying to say that as a comparison, you would not get away with stuff like that, but that's what it's like here. And it's a very big eye-opener for a lot of foreigners, and I know that a lot of foreigners complain about it. It's their biggest number one complaint is the traffic and how people drive. They drive like they got their license out of a cereal box, as we like to say back home. And I know myself, on a daily basis, I will curse people out inside my helmet for the way they drive. I'm way more aware of what's going on, so I can sort of avoid a lot of situations. I can almost predict what's going to happen. Like, this person's going to turn. They haven't got an indicator on, but I can just see the behavior of the car and the characteristics of someone who's about to turn without indicating. There's so many things. I could just go on for days and days about it. But let me know what you think of that one. Do you want me to do another reaction to these crash compilations? Because it is something that, like I said, I would like to raise some awareness about. Maybe it would help some people realize that some of this stuff isn't okay. Even though you're not getting punished for it, that, yeah, like there's more awareness needed towards road safety in Taiwan. Maybe this could spark something, I don't know. But that's today's video. Go check out this channel if you want to bad driving Asia. If you want to see more, there's like heaps there. I think there's like Taiwan, there's all other nations within Asia that they've documented bad driving. Maybe there's some worse ones, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Let me know your thoughts on Taiwanese road the road situation in Taiwan. Let me know what you think about it. If you're Taiwanese and you have an opinion, let me know. Other than that, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.